Okay, I tried to tell the story like 2 or 3 times, and I don't know how to tell it. So I'm going to start with this. If you're a woman, you're going to be like, yes, of course men do this. And if you're a guy, you're like, I don't see what's wrong with this, or oh my God, I've seen this, or I've never had this come across. And so this is kind of a life lesson. First, men, I have a friend of mine that we've been shooting together. We did a couple of model shoots. And so he was like, hey, I want to do this shoot with this girl. Said, hey, let's go out. So me and him worked together. She brought her friend out with her, I think. Oh, no, she came to the studio with us. We were at a studio shoot. And so this girl had a lot of energy. She's like a wannabe kind of coordinator, model, just everything, right? She's a business person. And supposedly she'd been through a lot of trauma. Of course, men lie. So she's been through a bunch of men. She hates them. They're all, pieces of shit or something, right? Okay. So she likes the way he takes pictures. We're very personable with her. She likes how he edits. So, she says, hey, do y'all mind going out to another shoot? I said, I can't. He can. So he goes to the shoot. He said he was only wanting to be out there for an hour. They were out there for like almost 2 hours. And they said, hey, we're going to take you to dinner because we messed up. We didn't bring the right shoes. We didn't bring the clothes, whatever it was. I don't remember exactly how the process was. And so he's talking to me on the phone going, hey, I'm waiting here like 30 minutes. And they said they'll take me out to eat. And so he, in his mind, has made this, oh, she's cute. She's nice. He's got a girl that he's been with. So I don't know if it's kind of one of those things that he was bored with the girl or he just didn't care to be with her anymore or what it was. But so he starts talking to this other girl online. He has the photos, edits the photos, goes through everything. Then he likes and comments on all her stuff. She starts like saying things about herself, like, oh, I don't look good without makeup. And so he goes, oh, you look fine. He just tries to share a lot of the posts that she's doing. She's in this like modeling group and it's like 2 or 3 different modeling groups. And so she knows a lot of models all the models kind of work together in the same kind of like realm. There's a few here that don't do one, and there's a few that do all of them. And so he goes to one of the shows. He takes pictures with her. They're having a good time. They're laughing. And then he makes comments. He tags her and all the stuff. She's promoting the events that are coming up in March and April and May. And so he's doing all this stuff thinking, like, whatever. I don't know what he's thinking. And so I asked him, I was like, what are you thinking? He's like, nothing. I don't know. And then he'll make little comments to her. And then she's like, oh, we need to be professionals. So now on her side, hey, I don't like you as a person. You are a business associate. And in his mind, he's like, okay, well, maybe if I can be friends with her, maybe that might change. I think that's how it goes. So when he starts talking to her, starts going through all this stuff, I think Christmas is coming up. And it's like 2 weeks away, 3 weeks. This is just me, him talking. And he talks to her, goes, oh, you're going to go visit your family for Christmas or Thanksgiving. I can't remember what it was, which one he talked to her about. He goes, oh, I don't talk to my family anymore. And so he knows she's been through trauma. Men have messed with her mentally or abused her mentally. She may have had substance abuse in the past. And so he doesn't care about those things, and he's just trying to, like, be friends, I guess. But then also there's, like, that interior motive at the bottom. And so he's talking to her. He's trying to support her. He's trying to do all this stuff, and he says things. And I guess he got drunk, and he said the wrong thing to her, like, oh, I'm just flirting with you, or, oh, you're amazing, or whatever, hey, you should hang out. There's people that care about you. And she said she felt uncomfortable and that he can't shoot at any of the events, that she's not going to let any of the models shoot with him. And she's not going to, I don't remember exactly the words that she's put, like, that their business relationship has come to an end. It has to end here. And he apologized to her. Obviously, he'd been drinking, so he didn't really have all the acuity, so he just kind of stopped talking. after she said, all that kind of stuff. So then he sent her this long message going, hey, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I really apologize. That he accepted, losing out on all these models and all these events and all this stuff. And I asked him, I go, hey, do you really want to do model shoots? And he's like, no, I really enjoy video work and video doing things. But in his mind as a guy, she was single. She was in pain. He was trying to be there to support her, but also he had the motive of, hey, I want to hang out and try to be more. And she never saw him beyond the business part of it. And I think when she first said to him, hey, we're business partners, we can't go there, I think that should have been his hint, and I don't think he took it, because she broke up with her boyfriend, and she's saying all men are shit, and they're dumb, and which, we have everybody has their stupidity, every guy, girl. You can get into that hole all you want. But as a photographer, I'm associated with him, and so me and him hang out all the time. And I sent her, she sent a message out like, hey, please don't work with this photographer, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, like, hey, man, she's saying this stuff about you. And he's like, yeah, I know. And that's when we started talking. And I told her, hey, look, and I sent her a message. I said, hey, look, this guy is a nice guy. He's a good guy. He just read things wrong. He's dumb. We don't deal with women all that time. And he probably found you attractive. And, you broke up with your boyfriend. And all that. He goes, there's no excuse for a guy. We're a business partnership. And it's the thing that if it was somebody she found attractive, probably she would have let it slide. But she didn't find him attractive, so it's creepy, disgusting, uncomfortable. And I feel bad for him because now he lost out on all these other models. And I try to tell him, I go, hey, man, don't worry about it. Just let some time pass. 6-7 months run on the road. You find some new models that want to come up and want to shoot. You just shoot with them, and people would have already forgotten. It's not that big a deal. Now, if she keeps on bad-mouthing you every single week, every single month, saying, like, hey, you're a creep, you're doing all this kind of stuff, blah, blah. And so he offered, he sent her an olive branch. Hey, look, I'll delete all the posts. I'll take all your references off. I'll unfollow you. You can unfollow me. It's not going to be anything. I can unfollow all your friends, all the people. And then she goes, hey, my friend that was going to do a shoot with you, she's not going to do that shoot with you anymore. And he's like, okay, that's fine. I understand. He apologized. He goes, I'm trying to remember the text per se. I'm sorry. I was a creep. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. What else did he say? He said, he goes, I was just being dumb. I'm stupid. But he goes, there's no excuse. I accept the consequences. And then, nothing, just radio silence. And then she sends this weird text to him. Hey, you're a great person. What kind of confusing thing is that? I told him, I was like, that's so dumb. And he goes, hey, look, I understand. Again, there's no excuse. I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. I wish this hadn't happened. I wish I could take it back. I can't. So I accept the consequences. I would hate to lose, all these relationships that I've been building with these people. But, if you have to do what you have to do, make you feel self-comfortable. And then she kind of prefaced it not other women are strong like me. Hey, you can take advantage of other women, and I don't want that to happen. And I felt bad for him there because that's one of those women that looks at him as a predator. And he was just with her, flirting with her. And he doesn't... I've gone on shoots with him a lot, and he doesn't seem to ever do that with other women. He doesn't... like I said, 100% don't know him, but, me and him hanging out and doing stuff, we've shot with the same models over and over and over, and they've never said anything about, I don't want him there, or, he's a creep, or anything like that. So this was a one-off thing, and obviously it ruined everything for him. And I feel bad for him. I really do. I wish there was something I could do to help him out, but there's really nothing. But that's it. That was the story. Just, be careful out there. And if we lasted this long, thank you. Appreciate it. And have a good day.